Hi there, signs of Virgo. This is Kim here to do your reading. Hope you're doing really good. I'm going to do what I did with the other, well, what I did with Taurus's reading was pulling from the Sacred Rebels Oracle first, reading a little bit from the book. This is one of the few decks that I go, I feel like it's really beneficial to go directly to that book because there is so much wisdom in it. So those are the that's the credit where credit is due. Alana Fairchild, Sacred Rebels Oracle, thank you for the messages. And I got a hair, cat hairs. Okay, let's get into this. And I also have my tiny tarot. Let's go ahead and give it a little shake. Okay, there we go. So as always, opening up to divine love, source energy, the thing that makes it all go around. If you want to do the same thing, imagining that light kind of going through all your chakras and also grounding yourself through the earth, back up. I'll connect, I'll meet with you there, and we'll get some messages. Yeah, okay. Oh, you should have inner trust. Number 2. Very much like the High Priestess card. So one more or 2 more or whatever. There we go. Well, that's kind of like what I imagine. I usually imagine like a swirl of white light. So that's cool. 26, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Relax the hold of darkness, be at cause. All right, I thought there was going to be more. Okay, then I have faith in the process. Faith in the process. And 8, be the hunter, not the hunted. Okay, so now we'll go to the book for these because, like I said, I really love the explanations here. So I'm going to start with the inner trust, the way that it came out. So it says, sometimes what you sense will be more challenging here, or something might be asked like a little bit different. You're being asked to trust yourself, especially if something is doing something a little different. They say that you know what you're doing. If you've been thinking of taking a leap of faith and doing things differently, whether it's in your personal life or creative work, this is to trust your instincts and go. This oracle comes at a time when the patterns of your life are shifting. This is not a time for self-doubt or playing small. It's time to get in touch with the courage, the boldness, the daredevil within that is forcing you to take that big step. So also letting go of fear with that 26. This moment in your life is going to require great courage. Fortunately, you possess a lot of courage. You're being invited into a new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not only of potential, but of manifestation of the great, big, cosmic yes. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others might think you are even crazy for doing it. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, and second guessing, and the belief that you have to do everything on your own. This is an invitation to shift gears. Another card about shifting gears, something really shifting. Try not to turn away if what you feel like you have imagined is too much. Or don't let yourself say, oh, my desires aren't grounded enough. Be free of the dark hold and power up your cause. This means free to act and affirm the intuitive feelings that we have by following up on them. It means writing, even if you have no conscious idea of what you're writing. It means speaking about your work, never hiding it away. Allow the breath of fresh air to be held in the gaze of another. Detach from the darkness that would say it's not enough or it's not the best thing ever. Release the hold of perfectionism. You just have to trust within yourself and nature through the flow of life and then participate. You're being asked to go within and imagine diving deep off the edge of what you have known, because there is so much calling to you now and it's your time, so leap. Okay, then I have faith in the process. Yeah, so this is a time in your life where you're finding it hard to move on, to move past something. A time when it's hard to have strength. Well, that's when we need our strength, right? And courage is when we find it the hardest to get it, right? It says we are at the edge of our own limits. We may have no more personal resources. We might be left with only one spiritual power, and that would be that of faith. But fortunately for you, that is enough. And as unlikely as it might seem, the invisible help from the universe is often more powerful than the physical efforts of 1,000 men. That's because the invisible help is not limited to physical laws. It shifts, it bends in ways that defy limitation. This is a time for humility and trust. You need complete faith in the process that events are happening, that there is nothing to worry about, that you will be moved most fully and easily with the most grace and assistance through faithful surrender. Wow, ironically, it's through complete surrender and total faith that we become the most empowered. That's true. The guidance from this oracle comes direct from the greater source of life itself. There is now an opportunity for you to be moved from the situation you're currently in to the next big chapter of your life story. You can't do it on your own because this is a big shift. It needs the grace of life to intervene on your behalf, and you will need faith. It may feel as though the wheels of your trolley are coming off or that they are a bit rickety, but you must understand that the voice of life is now coming straight to your heart. With this message, I have resources you know not of. It is safe to trust in my ways and in my wisdom, for I love you. I am guiding you into all that is rightfully yours. Know that is what is rightfully yours, what your heart truly desires. You need not fear loss. Nothing that is meant to come to you will be denied, and it is safe for you to let go and allow me to move you, says the universe. So, number 8, be the hunter, not the hunted. Says, do you feel at the beck and call of your circumstances, situations, or relationships, like feeling like things are out of your control? Is your attention being called away from the things that you're passionate about or what you love? You're being see through to the truth of things. Change your response to or choose to release that which you can recognize to release. The oracle brings important news that you're capable of seeing the truth, outsmarting old patterns, and responding more creatively to craft new and improved relationships. You don't have to be drawn into the dramas of others or the suffering of repetitive struggles. You too can become still and intent with a willingness to see the truth. The message is important to you. You are not to paint anything more or less than what it is. Sit with your heart. Take your time. Even if there is a deadline for your answer, you will be able to bend and stretch time so that in your relaxation, you can feel for what the truth is in the situation at hand, and then you can appropriately respond. This is a powerful time for you. No matter how seemingly small or apparently dramatic events appear, know that you are stepping into a new phase of empowerment. There's new freedom and new self-love will emerge. Mother Nature offers you the wisdom, medicine of the owl, the ability to hear what is not spoken and what is hidden in the darkness. Trust what you feel beyond appearances. The power and magic of the owl is working with you, and Mother Nature is by your side. assisting you in navigating the current life transition into a new way of being. Okay. Oh, Tiny Tarot. Give us a little bit more on the inner trust. On inner trust. The Ten of Pentacles. Trust that you can get to the Ten of Pentacles, which is prosperity, wealth. It's what I was about to say. Can you see that? It's tiny though. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be tiny. So tiny. Big wealth though, and big completions when it comes to the material realm for you. You have to have trust that this is yours and that this is coming for you. Even if it might seem like a outlandish or a strange way of getting it. Relax the hold of darkness. I'm going to cover her up a little bit there. We have the Knight of Cups. Unexpected offer or something that is going to be proposed to you. It feels like it is divinely guided. The universe kind of guiding you into this process. The faith, the two birds on it. That's sweet. Faith in the process. Oh yeah, to see through lying, deception, lies, deception. Making an exit strategy or strategy to just be kind of quiet as you move to this next phase might be the best way for you. Taking control of those thoughts, not letting the negativity get to us. And sometimes, like they say, if the only thing is faith that you can draw upon, then that is what you draw upon. The Knight of Swords, things are going to change quickly for you. So whatever you're worried about right now, whatever is keeping you up, whatever is giving you restless nights or anxiety or depression, know that that's going to release its hold on you too. So be the hunter, not the hunted. Wow, the Two of Cups is the real love card. There'll be choices and partnerships, and real love is indicated, as well as like the Nine of Cups energy. That's great. So moving right along. Oh my goodness. I just moved my cards right along too. 1 second. I'm going to put these up a little bit, and we're going to get the Kipper deck. $10 What's 10 months about? There's a card that said 10 months on it. I don't know if it's been 10 months since, or I don't know. Anyways, let's get the Kipper. Unexpected income coming. Unexpected income coming. Know that you deserve it. Maybe with this partnership also. Unexpected income. Coming out of a difficult time where there's an unhealthy situation or a drain on either finances or health, somebody's health, actual health. Have the Courthouse. Trust your guidance. Something that's coming to an end, maybe the hold of darkness. Working very hard with the toil and labor. You're working very, very hard. Faith in the process. And you'll get a message regarding an ending of some sort. Of poverty. Of bad health. Financial bad health. Regular bad health. Like all things that are affected from a lack mentality or from a lack situation. Faith of getting out of that is going to be necessary. All right. Tell us a little bit more. That was the Kipper style deck. This is the Siren Song, which is a combination of the Lenormand and the Kipper decks. Good outcome. The end of your worries. Good outcome. And that's given a lover's vibe too off of that good outcome card. It's a 13 to the 14. It's ascending. It's making progress. The 15 on the good outcome could reduce to a 6. And so lover's energy. A big choice. A decision. It's been a long road. And I have the Court again. could be having an ending of some situation with court or with something legal. A long road, but you're coming to an ending here of that. Releasing endings of poverty, releasing endings of a not good situation, and something beautiful coming together in the process. Wow. Looks like that might have been the dark road. Like literally that might have been a dark road for you. I have child. And that can represent a new beginning or the start of something, some kind of innocence energies. Sorrow, sadness, woe. Embarrassed or sad. To see somebody leave. Maybe somebody did pass away and then maybe it's like sad to see somebody leave. So now having faith in the process. Somebody's here to help you. This bear energy, yeah, okay, unexpected money twice, but I'm telling you, this bear energy usually brings some envy because it's usually a person, jealousy or envy is somebody that can help you out and that wants to give you lots of things, including like luxurious gifts, more money, more this, you know, that. So it's a good thing, but it can bring jealousy to see how much help or assistance you'll be getting. Why the tree? Why the tree? It's not necessarily bad because nothing's under it. If there was something under the tree, it would be like it's sucking the nutrients from something. But and maybe this has to do with somebody tapping into somebody taking needing to focus on health is what I'm getting. Main female needing to focus on your health. There will be unexpected money to help if that's the issue or a big issue right now for you. Is it a main female here? Main female. And marriage. Going to the chapel and we're long lasting. Commitment, business or romantic. It is what has been proposed. Release the fear that something is just darkness. This an end to that situation. Thief, coffin, wealthy man, wealthy man. Okay, what is the thief about? The new you, only nice things to say about the new you. The old you, dead, gone. Maybe not some nice things to be said about the old you. I don't know. Or the old them. Parlor, a new place to live. 2 chairs, being alone, having a sanctuary. Parlor. Deep talks. Here's the old you. Not so great at health. Sorry. A woe is me attitude, not so great health, not doing that great. But the new you, however, is wealthy. Is very wealthy. Spiritually very strong and wealthy. And then therefore that unlocks so many things, including material wealth and abundance. A letter, a message or communication. Message, letter, port. Fish. Old you had a small pond, but now new you needs a bigger pond because you're a bigger fish. This is your access also to affluence and wealth resources. It's kind of like having the ability to do, for example, let me give an example. I was reading the other day about the historic churches that are like on the extinction list. Not just churches, but like buildings, houses too. It's this list of endangered places in the United States that are beautiful, but there's no money going to it, and they're gonna be just demolished. They'll just be degraded if we don't do something to restore that. And so I just immediately thought, well, now that would be a beautiful dream, to be able to have the resources to make it a point to preserve the history, like, of our church. For me, it would be of the churches, because I think churches are just so beautiful. And they hold a lot of energy and power and vibrations. No matter what the opinion is on them, there's still things to be preserved. So this would be like, if I got this card during that time, then this would be like, you may have access to things that will allow you to pursue some kind of passion or love, that if you just mentioned it, like if you're like me and you don't have tons, right, so that dream might seem a little silly to somebody else, or even the thought of, I would love to do this, it might be like an out there thing to even say to somebody else. But to your divine, your spirit team, they're saying, no, you should try to figure out, and open up to your passion, to what it is that you're wanting to do. Something about that holds the key, the knowledge, the key. I have a man holding the heart, somebody that really cares about you, extra character. Might be this wealthy man might be the bear character here, wanting to help, a loyal friend, an ally. The dog, maybe a dog. This marriage here can be a marriage in romance or business that's proposed. Both would probably look like a good thing to go for, a good partnership. This one is about commerce and trading of goods. Why do I have prison? Sometimes, most of the time, this is like a mental prison. Tell me more about that. Releasing judgment on yourself. A message that hasn't come to you yet, that will come to you. Building your stability, a new house. Family room, building a family. Sudden wealth. Jeez, you have the keys here. Let's go to advice here now with the tarot. What's this prison and the adjudication about, the judgment? It's on an old energy. It's to release that energy. It's to release that judgment on yourself. The key is beautiful. That's really important here. I feel like there's some kind of message that has the key, or something like that. Hang on. I don't want all this. The Four of Wands, really. That is what you're pledging your allegiance to, making official, deciding, I'm going down this path, I'm participating with you. That's what that says. New partnerships, marriages, relationships. Ace of Swords is the truth of the matter. I'm not even going farther. Hello. See? This is all going to be balanced out for you, and it ends in celebration. You have to trust this process. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your own desires. And know that the old you, that's in the past. All right, that's what I've got for you guys. I'm going to pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. See what we get. If you would like a private reading, those are, of course, tailored to you, and a little bit longer, too. If you want one, in the description box below, and you can get one. We're Virgo. I thought it was going to say starseed. You probably are starseed anyway. Astrology, ancestral knowledge, pendulum reader, scrying, rune casting, and dowsing. Yes, the key, the information, the key, the knowledge. Indigo child, alpha generation, born between 1958 and 1968. Here's this key again. 33, master number 33. The teacher, the master teacher, ruling planet Neptune. It's like God inspired. Aura reader, advisor, photographer, energy reader, blogger platform, maybe employing spiritual services. Ascension number 2, water, a flood of mental emotion. Psychic detective, post-cognition, psychometry, telepathy, and dowsing. There's that starseed energy, light worker. Awakened healer, teacher, truth seeker, earth angel kind of energy. I have 10. I have 66. I am positive with 66. The guardian angel or your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You're encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you're manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. And 10, the number of completions. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and it allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others on how to carry things out. Number 10 says, I am ingenious. And of course, Virgo is genius. You're always able to come up with really great ideas on how to do something, especially if it's last minute. So I'm sending you much love. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and do come back to your next reading. Bye-bye.